at the comfort of your homes, we rise up and we step forward to another blissful day. So I say good morning. I am the wooden lion rolling the forest for Sankofa, son of destiny and Onyankrupon, the preaching poet. What are you looking? If you don't know who you are, you never understand the quality of your existence. What are you looking? What are you looking? Look at yourself. Look at the world. What exactly are you looking? Are you looking to be inspired or just to be compared? What exactly are you looking? Are you looking to ask questions or just to know your existence? What exactly are you looking? If you don't know who you are, you never understand the existence of your life. What are you looking? Regardless of the reality of life, you have a responsibility. Who you were does not define who you are, and what you can think does not limit what you can do. What exactly are you looking? Are you looking to be inspired, or you are looking to compare? Are you looking to ask questions or just to alert your existence? What are you looking? What you want to be, what you aspire to be, start from today. Start from the sunrise. So I ask you, what are you doing? What are you looking? Are you looking to be inspired, or are you looking to compare? Are you looking for the next generation, or you are looking for today's generation? What you want to be, start from today. What you can do depends on you through the discovering of your time. Develop yourself and give God time to make most opportunity count. I am the wooden lion wearing the forest for Sankofa, son of destiny and Onyankrupon. You have a responsibility, so focus on your ability and improve on your agility. Wake up. The worst place to die is in your head. So get out of your head and battle the storms ahead. How my dreams are reduced to sickness, religion, class, and diseases. How you and I are reduced not to death, too young to think, too poor to dream, and too old to walk. At the junction of dreams, follow your intuition. The bigger picture, stick to it. Focus on your future. Treat your mind to focus. Treat your mind to reject conversation that threatens your conviction. Wake up. Till my G. You have been bounced. Wake up and do the rounds. And start to count. There you behold the king, yet you have no crown. Wake up. Teach your mind to stay fixated on the goal. Teach your eyes to focus as you go. For you have a responsibility. Improve on your ability and develop yourself and see God lift you up. Wake up, for you have a responsibility. What are you looking? What do you want to see? I am the wooden lion within the forest for Sankofa, son of destiny, and Onyankropon, and I will be back. Part 2. So I have to come to give a complete sentence of what I want to communicate. I am the wooden lion within the forest for Sankofa, son of destiny, and Onyankropon, BKB Nation, the preaching point. This is not just a poem, not a narration of some heroes, not a massage of our heroes. This is not just a poem. This is a kind reminder that this country is falling and fading. Citizens are working and struggling. So citizens don't believe. They are tired of surviving. This is not just a poem, but a kind reminder that we are at the mercies of preparing another generation. So if you make a decision, make the right decision, because the next generation is at the mercies of your decision today. This is not just a poem, but a kind reminder that we are now prey to our own domes, prisoners to our very own domes, no homes to sleep. Political influence has invaded. This is not just a poem, but a kind reminder that the next generation is at the mercy of our next decision. So make the right decision. This is just a poem, but a reminder to the current generation that the next generation are waiting for. I am the wooden lion in the forest for Sankofa, son of destiny, and Onyankropon. Men to cry. I grew up in a situation. I grew up in a society where I was told I should keep the pain within. So he is not supposed to cry, but she is supposed to cry. She is the weaker vessel, so he has the strong vessel. So she depends on the he, yet he has no dependent. The society says, my pain is supposed to keep within me. Her pain is supposed to be speak out. This is what I came to meet. My generations, society sayings. So I came to meet the wrong generation. Society says I am the stronger vessel and she is the weaker vessel. I am the one alone in the forest for Sankofa, son of destiny, and Onyankropon, BKB Nation, the preaching poet. I came to remind. Thank you. At the depth of whatever we do, there lies the end. For every beginning has an end. So I grew up and I was told that she is subjected to one man and he is subjected to many. So I can only be stick to one man and not to many. But she is allowed to many. This generation, I hope you find it well for the next generation. I am the wooden lion in the forest for Sankofa, son of destiny, and Onyankropon. I came to give a piece. I came to tell you that this is not just a poem, but a kind reminder that this society needs a change. This society needs to be changed for the next generation. It's at the mercies of our decision today. So make the right decision, for every beginning has an end. So make the right decision, and we meet at the top, or we rise together. There are no ways to about that. Just support the talented. Thank you.
That is BKB Nation right there, giving us some beautiful, beautiful words of affirmation as well as poetic recital right there. BKB.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us right here on Breakfast Daily this morning.
Thank you also.
Let me officially welcome you for the first time on Channel 1 television.
Thank you.
As far as I remember, the last time you were here, we were still City, but now we are Channel 1. So again, you are welcome to Channel 1 too.
Thank you.
Now, before anything, let me ask you. Somebody will be watching asking, what is BKB? Like, why the name BKB and what does it even mean?
Okay, BKB means Brother Kweku Bright.
Oh.
Brother Kweku Bright. I have to get a stage name for this act that I'm doing, this craft that I'm doing. So I decided that it's my own name. I'm a Kweku and I'm Bright. And I used to be, people call me brother. So why don't I fix in those names and give it a brand or something? So I named BKB and I added nation to it because I feel that I'm a nation. So many things are within me that the world needs to discover.
Of course, most definitely. Now, you did some beautiful poetry recitals to open the show for us. And now, what inspires your thought of writing or the line of writing? What inspires you to write?
Okay, thank you very much for the question. Many things inspire me. As a matter of fact, anything that I feel that it is something that needs to be right, or like pain, emotions, like this one, like men to cry. We live in a society where we feel like, okay, men are supposed to be those strong people. But deep within us, we have in our homes, in our night, men crying. So I feel like, no, I need to write something to let the world know that men also cry. So I feel like it's an inspiration. When situations happen, then it gives me the thought to pen down something.
Great. Yeah. In the process of penning down, what's your typical process for writing? Do you, when it comes to mind, do you wait till, if you're in town, supposedly, do you wait till you get home? Or how's your process of writing?
Okay, so
like?
Normally it comes where maybe when I'm working or I'm watching a movie or something. When it comes immediately, I take my phone notepad, then I put down something. So when I have my free time, so I took it and I do editing. Because maybe some of the words are not arrangeable or something. So I take my time and do that. Sometimes too, it will be in my head. So when I get home, then I pen it down. Sometimes I'll just be sleeping or just be there thinking, and then it comes. Then I write something. So it's kind of, it comes times where I'm not arranged or I'm not prepared to write, but it comes. So since that's my passion, I have time for how to write it and how to note things down. Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah. Now, you are a part of the people that form up the orange economy or the creative arts industry. But many a times we get to see people pushing, or we are used to pushing the music, the movie, and the rest, and forgetting a little bit about the poetry aspect of it. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, personally, when I started this passion, I knew very well that the attention given to this craft is very, very low. But looking at Mommy Apioko and Nana Sasi and a whole lot of people, I feel like, yes, they are doing something. Recently, Mommy launched a book. So I feel that looking at the older generation and this new generation, something is being done. So we are still highlighting on. Because if you should look at how the attention is given to it, it will not even motivate you to do something. But since it's your passion, and I feel like I'm also part, I also need to contribute to the quota of this craft. So I believe that it is time, even though the attention is not given to it, but that does not diminish me that I shouldn't work on it. I shouldn't bring out my passion. But I feel like it's time because mommy, Apioko, Nana Sasi, and a whole lot myself, we are doing something to make sure that the attention is given to. And I believe that by the next 10 years, 5 years to come, the generation to come will be proud that at least something was done.
Most definitely. Now, before I let you go, if someone is watching you this morning and is aspiring to be a poet like you or our very own Apioko Nana Sasi or the other poets we have in the industry, what is that one advice you give to the person?
The advice I'll give to the person that you should practice. Should learn, practice. If you learn it, then you practice what you learn. Learn and practice. If you learn and practice it and you give passion to it, automatically you are going to get, you should learn. Because it deals with words. So if you don't learn, also you are going to find yourself wanting at a point in time. So learn and practice it, yeah.
Right. Finally, do you have any upcoming projects we should be looking up to?
Yeah, so I've been working on this poetry campaign, giving attention to the needed. So I have a campaign on that to give attention to the poetry industry, like the music industry and that stuff. And also, by God's grace, by the end of this year, or roughly the start of the next year, I'll be launching a poetry book, 50 poems inside the book. And I believe that it is going to change people's lives. So all those who are following me, those who like me, they should anticipate for the beacon coming up. Yeah.
Right. So anticipate for the beacon. But on that note of those following you, please share your social media handle so that we get to follow you and catch every update you put out there about the beacon.
Thank you very much. So on TikTok, IG and Space is BKB Nation. BKB Nation. On Facebook is Brother Kweku Bright. YouTube also BKB Nation. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want me on any program or anything, my number is 0541 60 5364. And I want to thank everybody who has been supporting this vision, BKB Nation, from the start. Thank you all, and thank you all for watching. My mom, thank you, Mama Bata and Osebos Junior. Thank you all for watching. Thank you also for having me.
Right. Thank you so much, BKB, for coming into the studio. So we've been talking to BKB Nation, who is a poet, and he's come here into the studio this morning to give us some words of inspiration as well as affirmation. So be looking out for him on his social media platforms to catch all the updates he has about his launch of the book.